Led by their indomitable king, Gen Greymane, the proud citizens of Gilneas once stood with the Alliance against the vile, orcish horde that sought to conquer all of Lordaeron. Gilneas survived, but in the chaotic years following the Second War, the mighty kingdom drew ever inward. Distrustful of their former allies, the Gilneans erected a mighty wall at the borders of their land, closing off their nation and their hearts from an ever-darkening world. Now, many years later, as the seemingly unstoppable undead scourge marches across Lordaeron, human civilization once again teeters on the brink of destruction. As war and terror close in all around them, the citizens of Gilneas are faced with one terrible truth. Their mighty wall cannot hold back the dead for much longer. And worse, rumors of a new threat have arisen within the kingdom's borders, of feral nightmare creatures that walk upright as men, but hunt and howl as wolves.
For Gilneas.
What are you still doing here, citizen? Haven't you heard? The city's under complete lockdown. Go see Lieutenant Walden. He will give you further directions for evacuation.
We protected Gilneas during the Northgate Rebellion. We will protect Gilneas from whatever this new threat may be.
Deep claw marks run through the man's corpse. The lieutenant appears to have died from severe wounds. The prince might want to hear this news. You hear the sound of fighting coming from the market.
For my people.
It's you again. Looks like you're not one to hide in the face of danger. Very well then.
For my people.
Worgen. My father had warned me that Archmage Rugel's creations had run amok, but where are they coming from? I suppose it doesn't matter. Help us make quick work of them. We'll show them what we've Gilnean.
For Gilneas.
The civilians aren't safe here, not even inside their homes. We're doing our best to stop the Worgen from indoors, but their numbers are too great. Help us by evacuating the civilian homes. My father's army in the prison district will be able to better protect us.
Get gabbing or get going.
Listen. We can't let our supplies get destroyed. With Gilneas walled off from the outside world, we won't last through winter if we lose much more of our stock. Please help me salvage what you can.
Watch your back.
Too far away. I don't have a target.
Any friend of Greymane is a friend of
Have
mine.
you salvaged the supplies, hero?
That's enough gabbing for me today.
Excellent. I'll make sure these get taken to a safe place.
Farewell.
All my people. For Gilneas.
It's no use here. I'm not letting up.
All my people.
Good job here. Thanks to you, many Gilneans will live to see another day.
For Gilneas.
It's time for you to leave. Go to the military district and check in with Gwen Armstead when you cross the bridge to the southeast. See if everyone's okay. I will stay here with the guards and cover the civilian forces. Go now. That is an order.
It's too far away.
What can I do for you?
We're all fine here. A little shaken, but alive.
Good day.
Most of us made it here alive, but there are Worgen on this side of the city as well. We're going to continue heading south once everyone's accounted for. That reminds me, someone was asking about you. A woman named Lauren. She seemed a little disappointed when I told her you were all right. I think she mentioned she owes you money.
Keep your chin up, eh? I got a bad feeling.
Oh, hey, there you are.
Long live Greymane.
There's only so much I can teach right now with all these Worgen trying to dismember us. We really should think about heading south with the other survivors. We've been told that King Greymane is there. If we stick together, our chances of survival will increase, especially if you choose someone nutritious looking to stand next to.
That's enough gabbing for me today.
All I do for Gilneas.
You've done well in coming here. If we Gilneans stick together, we might yet defeat this terrible enemy.
Gilneas will prevail.
Lord Darius Crawley has been called many things. Rebel, traitor, a terrorist. Before the Civil War I called him friend. I never blamed him for leading an insurrection against me. His land and people were separated from Gilneas by a stone wall. But we had no choice. Regardless, Crowley is exactly the type of person we need now. Enter Stoneward Prison and ask Captain Broderick about Crowley's whereabouts. I'd send my own men, but there's still bad blood.
My people have endured much. Speak.
Fine by me. If King Greymane wants you to risk your life to rescue a known traitor, do me a favor and do something useful while you're out there and kill these cursed fleabags.
Hail, traveler.
Greymane wants to save Crowley. Has he gone mad?
Good day.
I don't understand why the king wants to waste time saving his hide. But if you want to risk your life, then be my guest. Crowley and his men are holed up upstairs, probably plotting against the king as we speak.
The past must not be repeated.
We will prevail.
Greymane's right. These beasts do not give a damn about our politics. Gilneas needs to stand together.
We do what we must.
One of those mangy fleabags got Dempsey real good. We cannot move him until we stabilize his bleeding. Give us a hand holding back these mongrels. A couple of minutes is all we need, brother.
I'm out of range. It's too far away.
We will prevail.
We did it, hero. Thanks to you, a good man has survived.
We do what we must.
Listen. For the first time since the Civil War, I agree with Greymane. Now is the time to put aside our quarrel. It sure doesn't look like these beasts care much whether you're a rebel or a royal. Send word back to Greymane. My men will join his. There's a safe house not far from here, in Josiah's cellar. My lads stashed some heavy artillery there. Tell our king that my arsenals are now at his disposal.
What now?
If I hadn't seen you kill a few of the mangy things with my own eyes, I think you did not complete the task I asked of you. It looks like we're hardly putting a dent in their numbers.
Hail, champion.
Rebel arsenals? In my own city? What in the bloody hell was Crowley up to?
Trust your instincts.
The arsenal Crowley speaks of is in the cellar of a building just west of here. It is unnerving that artillery was smuggled inside the city by my enemies. Yet it might end up saving Gilnean lives today. Find Josiah Avery in requisition, the rebel artillery. We will put the weapons to good use.
The Alliance must endure.
Ain't you a chipper-looking one?
Don't look at me. Leave me alone.
Farewell.
Make it quick. He turned into one of them, didn't he? How do we even begin to fight an enemy that can do this to us? My father's arsenal's certainly a good start, I suppose. Worgen are hiding in the alleys ahead. Take one of my mastiffs to find them more easily. We're going to need to clear the way ahead if we're going to move these cannons above ground.
This mastiff will help you find the hidden Worgen. What is it?
Excellent. I'll start rounding up some help to get these cannons positioned.
Make it quick.
It's time. We'll take it from here. Tell King Greymane that my father's arsenal will be at his disposal. There's more than enough firepower here to blow the Worgen from here to the North Sea.
We owe much to the Alliance.
I knew Crowley would come through. His weapons will be more than useful to us.
We will have justice.
All these years after the war and Crowley was still hiding enough firepower in that cellar to level half of the district. It might have to come to that, unfortunately. We can't open fire just yet. There's a civilian trapped on the other side of the prison. Not just any civilian, either. Krenin Aranas is one of the most brilliant alchemists this world has known. One of his potions saved my daughter, Tess, from dying soon after being born. Take my horse and rescue him. Krenin must live.
Never let your guard down.
Hold the barricades! Do not give them an inch! Help! Up here!
Thank you. I owe you my life.
Speak.
Well done, hero. We'll make sure Krenin makes it out of the city alive.
We've got Addons! Fire at will!
What now?
We've done all we can here. Let King Greymane know we've bought some time. I have a feeling it won't be long till the Worgen are back in force. We'll need to fall back to Greymane Court to the west, if that's the case. It's the last place we can hold out without being trapped like fish in a barrel.
Our curse is also our
We're left
greatest
with very few choices, hero. What we do next will be a critical decision.
If we can make it past the gates into Duskhaven, we'll be safe. The eastern mountains are virtually impassable.
We need to keep the Worgen's attention in the city gap. It's the only shot we have for the survivors to make it to Duskhaven.
I'll stay behind with the Royal Guard, Father. It's my duty to Gilneas.
Not a chance, boy. Gilneas is going to need its king's undivided attention. Can't have your father wondering whether his child is alive or not. My men and I will hole up inside the Lightstone Cathedral. I've already given the order, and the cannons are on their way. Lead our people well again.
We were fools to take up arms against each other, Darius. The Worgen would have never stood a chance.
We will prevail.
You don't have to do this. You've done more than enough already. But if you decide to stay, I'd be a fool to turn you away. My men have fortified their position inside the cathedral, and are ready for what comes next. I'm about to head there, and take as many of these flea-ridden devils with me as I can. You're welcome to come along for the ride.
I'm out of range.
Let's round up as many of them as we can. Every Worgen chasing us is one less Worgen chasing us right.
What can I do for you?
Hero yourself. Hero, here they come.
Keep your chin up, eh?
The time has come. If we're going to put a dent in their numbers, the time is now. We have the position. We have the firepower. All that remains to be seen is whether we have the courage. And I sure don't see a coward standing in front of me.
You wouldn't want to see me when I'm angry. I got a bad feeling.
You've done well, hero. You've done more than could be asked of any Gilnean. We're running low on ammunition. It's time to regroup inside now.
We are bound by a common enemy.
We had enough ammunition to carry on the civil war for another month. Yet the Worgen's numbers are such that we're nearly spent. We don't want to be caught out here in the open when that happens. Fall back inside the cathedral and report to the boss. I'm sure old Crowley will know what to do next.
Long live Greymane.
We do what we must.
We've given them everything we have, yet still they come. Do not worry, hero. We'll slay many more before today is over.
We will prepare.
We've got a good choke point here. Feel free to say a prayer if that's your sort of thing. Take courage, and let's kill these mutts.
Too far away. I'm out of range. I need a target.
We do what we must.
They've stopped coming. No, hero. That's not a good thing.
Look at what you've become. Those cursed beasts. They've left you nothing more than just another wretched mongrel. Do you even remember what you did to your friends? Your kind, haunting the wilds unchecked, until we found you. They've kept you alive because they still believe you can be saved. To which I must ask, is there even a shred of humanity left within you? Perhaps we will find out soon enough.
speak.
So Krennan's potion did not kill you? Well, I suppose that means the human inside of you is in control then. I guess I won't be shooting you after all. At least not yet. Go speak to Krennan Aranaz and give him the good news. He's in charge of the house where we keep your kind. Just remember, I've got my eye on you. You so much as try anything funny, and you'll get a bullet between the eyes.
Well met.
It worked. By the light, it worked.
We live another day.
Yes. The effects of the curse cannot ever be fully cured as far as we know. With treatment, however, your mind will remain yours, and not that of a wild animal. We are fortunate that the treatment worked on you. Normally, I can only treat recent infections. We'll need to continue your medication if we're to have you reverse the curse. I will need mandrake essence to brew another batch of my serum for you. You will find a crate stashed beneath a shed southwest of town.
What can I do for you? Watch your back.
The crate has been smashed, and the vials inside of it appear to have been broken.
A long knife with a skull ornament on its hilt sticks out of the militiaman's ribs. Why did you enter the determined under the mirror higher? As you look around for clues, you spot a pair of savage-looking warships at the shore. Gilneas is being invaded. Bring word back to Duskhaven's mayor, Gwen Armstead.
Any friend of Greymane is a friend of mine.
Forsaken, quick, hero. We must mount a defense.
That's enough gabbing for me today.
The reefs have always protected us from a coastal attack. The earthquakes must have opened a passage for the Forsaken ships. Quick, King, slow down the attackers while I get the rest of the militia ready. I think I can hear the prince and some of our men engaging the Forsaken even as we speak. Speak to Liam and see how you can be of use. Oh, and make sure he doesn't get himself killed. I'm afraid he might be a little reckless in his current state.
Farewell.
Hero, you're alive. I thought I was having dreams about the old days when I heard your voice.
For my people. For Gilneas.
I'm still not sure if you're alive or dead. Human or Worgen. I'm not even sure if I'm really awake. This I'm sure of. We're going to kill a great many of these motherless Forsaken.
For my people. For Gilneas.
Look here, the big fat ones. Abominations, they're called. They don't go down easy, so don't tackle them on your own. But I have an idea so crazy it might just work. Or it might get you killed, if we're not careful, I suppose. There's barrels of gunpowder beneath the sheds and by the windows. Grab them and toss them right on the abomination's face. I'll take care of the rest with this trusty old blunderbuss.
For my people.
still recharging.
That's bad feeling.
Barrels smell like gunpowder. This not be good. Ah, I can't see it here. It's too far away. I'm out of range. I need to get closer.
For Gilneas. For my people.
Yes, hero. Just like old times. I'm going to have to work hard at not shooting you. But Krenin explained everything to us.
For Gilneas.
We make a great team. It's good to have you back. You and me, hero. We make a great team. It's good to have you back.
For my people.
We can take it from here. Check in with Mayor Armstead. These are only a small part of the Forsaken's forces. If we don't move quickly, we're going to have bigger problems on our hands. See what you can do to engage the Forsaken army at another location.
I got a bad feeling.
Great news, hero. I've sent the remaining militia to the shore to meet the Forsaken force head-on.
Keep your chin up, eh?
Lord Godfrey is leading the attack near the Forsaken's landing area. See what you can do to help us keep the Forsaken back. I've been told Godfrey has commandeered the storm cellar in the Allen farmstead far to the west. Seek him there.
Long live Greymane.
What now?
The Forsaken are here, in full strength, hero. We barely have enough men to hold them back.
What now?
I'm not going to lie. I don't like the idea of having Worgen among our ranks. Who knows how long till Krenin's concoction wears off and you're trying to chomp one of our heads off. Until that time, however, we can make ample use of your ferocity. I want you to go out in the battlefield and kill as many of those Forsaken as you can, in as brutal a way as you can. We're going to put the fear of the Worgen in them.
Speak.
What now?
The Forsaken catapults are kicking the snot out of us, and even if we do take care of them, they've 2 ships with rows of cannons at the ready. I have a plan to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. You're the stone in this plan. Take out the machinists manning the catapults. After this, use the catapults to launch yourself aboard the Forsaken ships. If your aim isn't terrible, you should be able to land safely. Once on board, go below decks and take care of each ship's captain. Good luck.
What's your story?
The military will not allow me outside the cellar, but my children are still in my farm. These you must go find them. The Forsaken have no regard for innocent life. My kids are in great danger. Their names are Cynthia, Ashley, and James. If you find them, bring them back here. I'll be forever in your debt.
Good day.
Attack them! It's too far away.
Get gabbing or get going.
My children are safe. You've done a wonderful thing, hero. I don't know how to thank you.
That's enough gabbing for me today.
Speak.
Not bad, hero. It's a good thing you're on our side.
What now?
Well done, hero. You might be a bloody beast, but you're our beast.
Speak.
Excellent work so far. Our scouts have identified the leader of the Forsaken ground assault. One of Sylvana's hand-picked Dark Rangers is overseeing the battlefront from the Walden house near the shore. Take this whistle and use it when you're close to her. I'll have my men let loose our attack mastiffs to take her down. Be careful. You don't want to engage her alone.
I can't use that item yet. closer.
What now?
You did it, hero. That should take the wind out of their sails.
Speak.
What in the world was that? Those were not cannons or catapults. That is for sure. Go outside and see what is going on.
For Gilneas.
The ocean, hero, it swallowed everything. The land, the Forsaken, our men.
For my people.
I was on my way when it happened. No time to waste. A good half of the town watch was in the area that collapsed. Get in there and save as many as you can. Make sure to get them out of the water and onto shore. I'll make sure they get any aid they need.
For Gilneas.
You did what you could, hero. With any luck, a few others will find their way to shore.
For my people.
We've escaped death through dumb luck, but luck is running out. The coast is becoming flooded even as we speak, and from the look of it, the landmass beneath us hasn't quite settled yet. I hate to say this, but we have to leave. Curses. But I cannot lose my homeland twice in one lifetime. Yet these earthquakes are not an enemy we can defeat. Tell Gwen Armstead to start the evacuation.
Ain't you a chipper-looking one?
Liam is right. We must get everyone to higher ground. You must help me spread the word while I manage the logistics of the evacuation.
Keep your chin up, eh? Long live Greymane.
It's not going to be easy to get Grandma Wall to come with us. You must do whatever you can to convince her, though. You'll find her at the Wall Cottage. Please, do not lose your patience with her. Her mind is old, and she's not entirely lucid.
Farewell. Watch your back.
The Hayward fishery can be found far to the south. The Hayward brothers have been running it for years. They don't make it to town very often, except to trade their fish. Send word to them that the evacuation is underway.
Good day.
Of course you remember Lord Darius, Crowley's daughter, Lorna. She never quite recovered after losing her father in Gilneas City. She's basically led the life of a hermit. The only visitor she's allowed into her house has been Kremen, and he won't say a word about the whole thing. Send word to her about the evacuation.
Keep your chin up, eh?
Make it quick.
Stay back, don't make me. Is it you by the light? It's you, hero.
What is it?
Listen, we're not going to make it very far without transportation, are we? If we just hightail it out of here, the Forsaken will catch up to us in no time at all. Rounding up some horses from the stable grounds southeast of here would normally be a breeze, but there's one snag. That last quake must have spooked Koreth, the Etin, down from the mountains. If we don't get our horses soon, I fear that he will.
Make it quick.
We've got the horses. I'll make sure Duskhaven gets them.
Any friend of Greymane is a friend of mine.
Visitor, are you staying for tea, sweetheart?
That's enough gabbing for me today.
Leave now? Well, if I must, then I must. But will you be a sweetheart and find something for me? I've lost my favorite book and won't leave without it.
After you explain the gravity of the situation, Grandma Wall shakes her head condescendingly.
Dear, just find the book, will you?
Farewell. I got a bad feeling.
How goes it, dear? Will you be staying for tea?
Good day.
Why, thank you, hero. I hope you didn't peek. Where are your manners, dear?
Watch your back.
What was it you wanted, again? Oh, right, the evacuation orders. Well, I can't be expected to go out in public like this, can I? Go get me my good clothes. They're on the clothesline right outside.
You struggle in vain to convince Grandma Wall that what she's wearing will do.
You young people truly have no manners. Were you raised by ogres? Now go get my clothes, sweetie.
Long live Greymane. Ain't you a chipper-looking one?
Did you find everything okay, dear?
Keep your chin up, eh?
You're a peach, hero. Thanks.
Watch your back.
Right. About the evacuation, dear. I just cannot leave without my cat. He's an adorable orange tabby. Chance's favorite spot to play is a broken-down cart near an arbor northeast of here. Bring him here, and we'll be on our way.
Farewell.
I have what you seek.
What's your story?
You're such a charming young man, hero.
That's enough gabbing for me today.
There he is, Grandma's special boy. Thank you so much for finding him. I hope it wasn't too much trouble. What manner of dirt found its way underneath my fingernails?
Good day.
You need something?
You here to give us a hand?
Have a good one. Safe travel.
Evacuation, you say? Well, we had that very same idea, all on our own, after these Forsaken started showing up. We were thinking the water would be the safest way out of here. Unfortunately, our boats didn't come out from that last earthquake unscathed. I need some additional supplies to finish my repairs. Wood, tar, and my tools. Get them for me so that my brothers and I can make it out of here.
See you around. See you later.
Those Forsaken ships sank way too close to our fishery. All the survivors are making their way here, and as you can see, we're a bit outnumbered. Help us hold them back while I finish making repairs to the boats.
Have a good one.
I'm out of range.
Greymane will lead us to victory.
How are you? See you around.
Do you have my supplies, Hero?
See you later.
This is great, Hero. I should be able to finish the repairs in no time.
Safe travel.
Excellent. I'm almost done here.
See you around.
Thanks for your help. This ship is ready to sail. Now you go and tell Miss Armstead that we're not going to be part of the land evacuation. We Haywoods have been men of the sea for generations. If we're to leave our home, then we'll do so by sea.
See you later.
What can I do for you?
It's just as well, Hero. Maybe the Haywoods will fare better than us.
Long live Greymane.
It's time for everyone to head to safety. That includes you. Head to Greymane Manor. The others will be there shortly. Don't worry about me. I'll make sure that everyone makes it out of here in one piece. Yes, even the few pharaohs we have in the pens. Once you get there, speak to Queen Greymane about the gravity of the situation.
Good day.
Greetings, champion.
Hero, I've heard much about you, Sin. I understand you were crucial in my family's survival during the outbreak in Gilneas City.
My home calls to me.
You are to speak to Jen. See, he's been locked up in his observatory ever since this ordeal started. I'm sure he's working on a plan for his people. He's a very stubborn individual.
The guilty will pay for their crimes.
Hail, champion.
There you are, hero. I've been expecting you. I got word of your recovery and... Wait, do you feel that?
My people have endured much.
We have no choice. We must move further inland. I don't like it one bit, but we're vulnerable here. Return to the stables below the manor. Let's get everybody on carriages and send them eastbound. I pray it's not too late.
What news do you bring?
We have no choice. We must...
For Gilneas.
Thanks for stopping, hero. Our carriage got hit pretty bad. The one in front of us got it worse.
For my people.
The ogres got 2 of our stagecoaches. This one and one that fell into the marsh just north of here. I want you to head there and rescue any survivors while we hatch up a plan to deal with these ogres.
For Gilneas.
You've done it again, hero. You have my thanks.
For my people.
The Forsaken are right on our heels, and now these ogres are trying to flank us. They're servants of the Koroth, the meanest, most destructive force in all of Gilneas. If we can bait Koroth into charging the Forsaken's forward force, we should be able to cover our retreat, and buy some time. The only way this can work is if we make Koroth furious. It won't be enough to just kill his minions. We need to swipe his most prized possession, a tiger skin banner.
For Gilneas.
How did it go, hero?
For my people.
You definitely got the Etienne angry, hero. I heard him myself. Let's hope this works.
Just in time, friend.
Our
Here come
carriage
the
drivers were
Forsaken.
told to move group in the fishing town of Stormglen. Our scouts report there might be...
You will come no further, Forsaken scum. By the war banner of our ancient Greymane clan, I expel you from our ancestral lands. For my people.
Our carriage drivers were told to move group in the fishing town of Stormglen. Our scouts report there might be shelter and supplies to be found there. Meet Gwen Armstead there. She'll be in charge of taking care of our people.
Get gabbing or get going.
It's good to see you made it, hero. It looks like most everybody did. We're not doing too bad so far for an emergency evacuation.
Long live Greymane.
Well, what do you know? All this time and Stormglen's been left mostly intact. It's too bad the Forsaken are still working their way inland, but it'll make a fine place to rest our feet for a night or two. The other half of town is overrun with spiders, so I've asked the villagers to stay away from there. Perhaps you'd like to lend a hand in clearing the spiders out? I'm certain our injured men and women will sleep more soundly if they know someone's keeping those 8-legged beasts at bay.
Farewell.
What is it?
I found a journal by a man named Bradshaw. Unfortunately, it's missing many pages, especially towards the end. If you find enough of the pages, I might be able to piece together what happened here after the curse broke out. Who knows? Maybe the people in this town found a way out. Maybe there are still survivors out there. Maybe my father is still alive.
Oi. Farewell.
Far away. I need to get closer.
What can I do for you?
You've done well, hero. The spiders are everywhere, however, and I'm afraid we've barely put a dent in their numbers.
Watch your back.
The spiders keep coming in alarming numbers. You're going to have to go into their lair and kill the brood mother. We've spotted the giant spider known as Rigna at the edge of the Blackwold, in an area covered in thick webs. It'll be dangerous, but we're all counting on you.
Keep your chin up, eh?
Make it quick.
Any luck finding those pages?
What is it?
Thank you, hero. It will take some time, but I'll try to make sense of what we have.
Get gabbing or get going.
Great job, hero. We've heard rumors of survivors further in the mountains. Now we'll be able to send scouts there.
That's enough gabbing for me today.
Make it quick.
It took a while, but I think I've put together what happened here, at least partially. There were survivors of the curse in this town. They joined others in the mountains, in Tempest's Reach. Everyone left except the man who kept the journal, Old Man Bradshaw. He noticed that the Worgen attacks had stopped all of a sudden and decided to venture into the Blackwall. There is an abandoned mill just northeast of town. It was where Bradshaw lived. See if you can find any clues there.
I've been expecting you, hero. Do not be alarmed, Maheroa Belrisa. I am a priestess of the moon, a night elf. You might not know my people, but the destinies of our two heroes have been linked since the curse befell you. You must have many questions, and they will be answered in time. I know why you're here and what you're looking for. I can't lead you there with the enemy tracking you. One of Sylvanus' scouts has been following your tracks. You can't lead the Forsaken to the place you seek. Take this talisman and walk along the road just north of here. Let the ranger lure you to her trap, and use the power of the talisman to break free and counterattack. Well done, hero. The scout never had a chance. There are others like you, and they too were lost and confused. There is a place where you belong. Tal'Doran, the Wild Home, was once home to an order of druids who took the shape of wolves. It is there that you will find the answers you seek. It is also there that you will find someone who can offer guidance, an old friend.
We do what we must.
You're all right, hero. I've been waiting for this day for a long time. It truly is great to see you, friend. I've heard of what you've done, and I'm thankful. Especially for Lorna. She's all I've left. I will send for her right away.
We will prevail.
The Night Elves have taught us much during this time. During this time, they've taught us who we are and where we come from. Thanks to them, thanks to this place. We're no longer mere beasts. We have regained free will. The Forsaken aren't here for our land alone. They're looking for something we possess. An artifact capable of uncontrollably spreading the curse to all humanity. We cannot let them find it. Nilvanas's banshees have come very close. Help my trackers take them out.
What do you need? What you know, as the curse began as a heresy among our brethren. With a losing battle against demonic forces, the druids of the pack eschewed the balance they were to and allowed the beast to. Then, they were banished to the Emerald Tree where they, in eternal slumber, under a tree identical to this one, but not before their curse spread to others. Today, our ceremony will restore balance to your people. Bring me the leaf that grows only in Taldoran's vicinity.
Elune be with you. Ishnu Allah.
You've returned, hero.
I will find a cure.
These simple leaves grow by Elune's Garrow. They will help your mind understand the need for balance, and your soul will permanently earn mastery over the beast.
Nature will provide.
We do what we must.
You are as good as I remember, hero. It is good to have you back.
We will prevail.
Ever since the Forsaken invaded Gilneas, we've tried to keep the location of the Scythe of Elune secret. We've moved it at night to one of many safe locations. The Dark Rangers got close but never found it. Until now, they were last spotted at the Wood's End cabin, west of here. Blow this horn when you find them, and Tobias and his trackers will engage the Dark Rangers. Only then will it be safe for you to venture inside the cabin and take back the scythe. R.E. It must not reach Sylvanas. New oil.
We do what we must.
Do you have the scythe, hero?
We will prevail.
I knew we could count on you. You've done well, hero.
We do what we must.
It is time. This alchemy that has kept the beast inside you at bay will not last for long. The first cursed Worgen were night elf druids like our new allies. They, however, abandoned the balance that the rest of their kind embraced and allowed the beast to take over their minds. It is only fitting that their brethren be the ones that deliver us from the curse. Go, drink from the waters of Tal'Doran, and make peace with yourself.
Hello.
We will prevail.
It is done then, hero. You are one of us now.
We do what we must.
It'll be a long
Father!
time before our nation
Lorna!
comes together again. The old
Crowley! You and your elven allies are hereby ordered to serve along the King's army. Cursed or not, you are still bound by Gilnean law.
Does this toad speak for you, then? You come to our dwelling as a friend? Do you come as a tyrant?
No, friend. I've come to you as an equal.
Impossible!
Again. It is not law that binds us. It is something far stronger. My men are ready to give their lives under your command.
It is decided then. We will unite all Gilneans and drive the Forsaken from our lands.
We will prevail.
It'll be a long time before our nation comes together again. The old political divisions pale in comparison to what divides us now. Yet, if there was ever a time for us to come together and unite against a common enemy, it is now, and it is you who have proven able to bridge the gap between our people. Return to Stormglen and tell them it is safe to go through the Black Wall on their way to Tempest's Reach. We will take care of any Forsaken who follow them.
Ain't you a chipper-looking one?
King Raymain gave me a brief rundown of the plan before he set off for the Blackwall. Doesn't make it sound any less crazy.
Good day.
I will do as Darius asked and have our people move through the Blackwall. You ought to catch up with King Raymain. He and Krenin went into Tempest's Reach after Lord Godfrey confirmed survivors had made their dwelling there. Follow the road out of Stormglen into the mountains. I asked Krenin to wait for you at the bridge before Tempest's Reach.
That's enough gabbing for me today.
We live another day.
Hero, Gen. They've taken Jen. They've taken our king.
Well met.
King Greymane has been taken prisoner by Lord Godfrey in Tempest's Reach. He managed to convince 2 of the Eastern Lords to go with his plan. The fool seems to think he can strike a deal with the Forsaken by turning Greymane over to them. Listen carefully. We need to resolve this with as little bloodshed as possible. This potion will allow you to sneak in undetected. We need you to assassinate the traitorous lords before this gets out of hand.
You have my attention.
I wish it could have been avoided, hero. Let us ensure this is resolved without further bloodshed.
Stand strong.
I thank you. We can't rest on our laurels, however. We
I'd
found out.
sooner die than have one of your kind for a king!
We owe much to the Alliance.
I thank you. We can't rest on our laurels, however. We found out about a mining town, currently under Forsaken occupation. We sent some of my men, along with Crowley's daughter, to the nearby livery stables to begin operations there. Liam should be joining them shortly. I'll stay here and organize the final push for Gilneas City. Speak to Lord Hewell to secure a horse to get you there.
Gilneas will prevail.
Glory to Gilneas! Watch your back!
What is it?
I am glad to have you here, hero. We're surrounded by Forsaken on all sides and can use all the help we can get.
Make it quick.
We recently found out that the villagers at Emberstone survived most of the ravages of the curse. Unfortunately, their village wasn't as fortunate when it came to the Forsaken invasion. The Forsaken have taken the villagers prisoner and are forcing them to work the nearby mine as slaves.
What's your story?
I was one of the few that escaped. When the Forsaken took over our town and our mine, they treated us with utmost cruelty. Those of us who were weak and could not endure hard labor were worked to death by the abomination known as brothel. My wife was among his victims, and I swore that one day her death would be avenged. I am too frail now, but you can deliver justice. For my wife, for Gilneas.
Let the light of the new moon guide you.
I got a bad feeling.
I am not dumb. I know what's ahead of us. Our people are going to go through those gates and fight against an enemy that, better trained, has more numbers and better weapons than us. Even if we succeed, it'll be at a great cost. For most of us, today's meal will be the last. I cannot fight, but I sure can cook. Bring me meat from the stags that roam this area, and I will ensure that the last meal these folks get will be their best.
Watch your back.
It's locked.
You have my attention. Ah.
We've been walled up for far too long.
I thank you, hero. Our people will no longer suffer under that monstrosity's yoke.
We are bound by a common enemy.
What's your story?
Did you get what I needed, hero?
Farewell.
I thank you, hero. Our men and women will have a last good meal before they set off for battle.
Long live Greymane.
What is it?
You've done it again, hero. The freed villagers are eager to help us against the Forsaken in any way they can.
Make it quick.
The people are free, but the town is still occupied by the Forsaken. They're cut off from their main force, so if we're to drive them out, now's our chance. Their leader, Executor Cornell, is known for his unbound ruthlessness. Also, among them is Velnoth the Mad, a so-called scientist, who carries out inhuman experiments on villagers too old to work the mines. Take care of them all.
It's too far away.
What is it?
We have the people of Emberstone on our side now, thanks to you.
Make it quick.
The time has come. We've rallied and armed every available Gilnean. It is time to meet the enemy head-on. Time to settle the score with Sylvanas and her Forsaken dogs once and for all. Liam is heading the assault from this gate. King Greymane and my father are leading the assault on the other districts. You have a crucial role to play in this as well. Take this rapier. Use it to inspire our men and women in combat. Speak to Kren and Aranas to take part in the battle for Gilneas city.
How wrong they are! We will fight them in the fields until the last trench collapses and the last cannon is silenced! We will fight them on the streets until the last shot is fired! And when there is no more ammunition, we'll crush their skulls with the stones that pave our city! We will fight them in the alleys, until our knuckles are skinned and bloody, and our rapiers lay on the ground shattered. And if we find ourselves surrounded and disarmed, wounded and without hope, we will lift our heads in defiance and spit in their faces. But we will never surrender! For Gilneas!
I'm out of range. I need to get closer. It's too far away. I'm out of range. I don't have a target.
The villagers were thankful to have Emberstone back. They brought us a little something to help against the Forsaken.
Get closer. It's too far away. I need to target something first. I'm out of range. I need to target something first. I can't accept that.
I need to get closer. I'm out of range.
Father!
Liam! No!
What is it?
We've driven the Forsaken back. We hold 3 out of the 4 districts. But at what cost?
Make it quick.
It's true then. Gilneas has lost her favorite son. We will mourn when this is all over, but not a day sooner. We will not allow ourselves the luxury of grief while the enemy still breathes Gilnean air. My father's men are ready to strike while we still have the Banshee Queen's trail. Just say the word if you're ready. Liam deserves swift vengeance.
I got a bad feeling. It appears you're losing control of Gilneas, Sylvanas. Garrosh fears he's going to have to carry out this invasion himself.
You can assure Garrosh that this is a minor setback. Our victory in Gilneas will be absolute.
You sound very confident, Majesty. I seriously hope you do not plan to use the plague. Garrosh has explicitly forbidden it.
You do well to watch your tone, General. Neither you nor Garrosh have anything to worry about. We've ceased all production of the plague, as he ordered. We'd never deploy it without his permission.
I will deliver my report to our leader, then.
Go with honor, General.
My lady, Should I order my men to stop the deployment of the plague? Or are we to continue as planned?
What kind of question is that? Of course we're deploying the plague, as planned. Let the Gilneans enjoy their small victory. Not even their bones will remain by tomorrow.
As you wish.
What is it?
The plague, something so heinous that not even the orcs condone its use. I'd say this warrants notifying King Greymane.
Make it quick.
Tell Greymane that we have trackers on Sylvanas and tell him about the plague. The decision will be his. Launch an all-out attack against the leader of the Forsaken, or try to evacuate our survivors.
For country, for family.
You present me with the most difficult choice of my life, hero.
The Alliance must endure.
As much as I want to exact swift and brutal revenge, I must honor my son's memory first. He cared for his people first and foremost. The Undertaker's Pass goes underground below Northgate River. You must prevent the plague from being deployed while we evacuate our men, women, and children to Derek's repose. We captured one of the Forsaken's dreaded bombing bats. I want you to fly the infernal beast as best you can, and unleash hell upon those who seek to bring the plague to our people. Hurry.
Trust your instincts.
It's too far away.
All I do for Gilneas.
You've done well, hero. Almost everybody managed to make it through.
We will have justice for the fallen.
It's time to pack it in. Most of our people have made it through. It's your turn now. Take this torch. You're going to need it. The tunnel is full of nasty, knee-biting critters of the worst kind. Use it to keep them at bay. Speak to Krenin on the other side.
Stand strong, hero.
Another day.
You're here, hero. Most everyone made it through, but now we're stuck here. Surrounded by our own. Dead.
Well met.
In our hurried escape for safety, we disturbed the resting homes of our ancestors. A grave sin, if you'll pardon the pun. It is tradition that a small memento be buried on top of a Gilnean's graveyard, beneath the shallow earth. The stampede of people fleeing these tunnels has unearthed these mementos and angered the spirit. Find them and bring them to me. We'll see to it that the dead return to their eternal slumber.
we live another day.
You're back, hero.
Well met.
Thank you, hero. Let us hope this works.
We live another day.
You've done it. Even in these times, we must honor our dead. Take these offerings and place them at Adric's tomb. Let's hope that's enough to placate the ghosts of our ancestors.
May the light bless the spirits of our ancestors, for they've chosen to allow my son to rest upon this holy ground. It is here, surrounded by the heroes and patriots of Gilneas, where he belongs.
You were a true man of the people, Liam. Unlike any royal I've ever met. We'll make them pay for this.
Gilneas will remember your courage forever, Liam.
We'll return, Liam. I swear this to you.
Well met.
It's done, hero. The dead return to their slumber.
We live another day.
We might have lost our city, but at least it looks like the dead have forgiven us. Meet with the rest of the survivors in Kiel Harbor. I'm sure there's plenty to do before we're in the clear. Jen hasn't arrived yet, so I suppose Lord Crowley will be in charge there.
We do what we must.
It's good to see you again, hero.
We will prevail.
The Night Elves made good on their promise. They've brought ships and are ready to offer us sanctuary in their lands. Unfortunately, the Forsaken's allies have arrived as well. The orcs are advancing upon us, while the Horde gunship prevents the transport ships from taking our people to safety. The druids are holding the enemy back, but won't last long. Fortunately, the elven ships were carrying siege weapons. Take one of the glaive throwers and meet the enemy head on.
closer.
We do what we must.
It's almost over, hero. Only one obstacle remains between us and survival.
What is it?
We need to get rid of that flying gunship if our people have any chance of escaping. Here's the plan. Keel Harbor had its share of rebel sympathizers in the old days. I've managed to round up a hefty amount of incendiary explosives from one of our storehouses. We're going to hit the enemy with a force small enough to fly undetected. The night elf hippogriffs should do the trick. Tobias will give you the signal when we're ready to go.
What is it? What else? Use the ropes to rappel down. Let's give them hell.
I don't have a target. I need to target something first.
I need to get closer.
I need a target.
Hands up, greenskins! My men give you what you bearing. The rest of you, follow me downstairs.
I'm out of range.
I need to target something first.
We've got the explosives in the furnace room. Just hold them off now. That's one big orc. It's about to blow! Jump on the wyverns! Make it quick.
We did it, hero. We've started the evacuation. If we leave soon, we'll leave the Forsaken fleet in the dust.
I'm listening. May the stars.
Well met.
So this is it. Our new home. I'm not sure if I'll ever feel like I truly have a home again. We mustn't be unappreciative of what the Night Elves have offered us, though. Their race is not one to throw out idle welcomes to just anyone. It is a true testament to faith and generosity that they've taken us in. Gwen and Greymane are in the city proper, at the Howling Oak. You should stop by. Take the portal beneath the tree, north of us, then seek out the Howling Oak in the northern portion of the city.
Our curse is also our
This
greatest
oak was
gift.
grown through the aid of the druids from a seed taken back on Gilneas. It stands for all that we've endured and all that we've accomplished. May it serve to remind us that our curse is also our blessing.
The Alliance must endure. Trust
Seems you
your
have your first
instincts.
charge.
We owe much to the Alliance.
It seems you have your first charge. You must travel back down to Ruptheron village, where we first arrived, and speak to Vespristus to secure a ride to Laudanal. Once in Laudanal, aid the Night Elves in any way that you are able. I am trusting you to treat them with the reverence that they deserve in light of all that they have done for us. I must travel to the distant city of Stormwind to meet with King Anduin. I hope to see your face again very soon. Until then,
people have
fond
endured
farewell.
much.